Welcome to the wonderful world of Patsy Sheridan. He's a wonderful man. He's a strange man. He's an odd man. On today's show, we're going to be exploring the memories and those he's lost of Patsy Sheridan. Patsy, I want to start off with a question. Tell me about the first memory you remember having.
The first memory?
Yes.
Of anything at all?
As far back as you can remember.
On a three-wheel tricycle.
Go on. What colour was it? What were you doing?
Red and yellow.
Hmm?
I was cycling it
Yeah.
on the back road between Tullipmungan and St. Bridget's Terrace.
How old do you think you might have been?
Around 4 or 5. Yeah, 4, I'd say 4.
Would you say it's
3.
a happy memory?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I want you to move forward now and tell me about your first drink. Can you remember the first time you ever had a drink?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Who was there, where was it, and how was it?
It was in Breffney Terrace. It was a bottle of Guinness. But it didn't taste good.
Why?
Because it was before Guinness, and I thought, ew, you'd need a palate to sample this, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I've got the palate.
You've got the Guinness palate in you now, do you?
I do, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Now I want you to skip, maybe it's forward or backwards, I don't know. Your first kiss.
Oh, what was that like?
Yeah. Who was it?
She was Chinese.
Right.
And she was in Manchester.
Okay.
She was in my school, and it was behind the cycle shed.
Mm-hmm. And what was it like?
It was all right.
Just all right?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was.
Okay. Now, move forward and talk about a happy memory. A really happy memory.
A really good one.
Yeah. Go on. Give us it.
A really good, happy memory was down in Ballyconnell, and it was in Bonboy,
Mm-hmm.
in the Wonderland Ballroom in Bonboy.
Mm-hmm.
And I shifted this girl.
Right.
And I got inside her anyway. And that was good.
And how old were you?
I was 15.
You were young.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
And was there much action and much social stuff to do up in Bonboy around that time?
No, it was just a dance we went to.
Mhm.
And we went and ended up in Bombay and at the Wonderland Ballroom.
Is it still open? No.
No, it was closed down.
Oh. What year would that have been?
Around 69.
69. So in 69 you almost got to 69.
Yeah.
Good man yourself. Good man. Okay.
In the summer of 69.
We're moving on to the birth of your first child. How did it feel first time you ever saw your first child?
Sonia, I was brilliant.
What's it like?
There's no words to describe how you feel.
Well, try, because you're on radio. You have to try to describe.
How would you describe the first child?
Well, how did it feel? What was it like?
Winning 25 lotteries and having the right numbers for every 25 of them.
Except the only lottery that costs you.
Yeah.
And so when Sonia was born, what did you do that day? Where was it?
It was in the Starn.
And what did you do? Did you just go home that evening or the next day? Or
No, well, Sonia was kept in and went to the American bar.
Okay, to celebrate.
Yeah.
And what did you do? Yourself and you went to the bar and celebrated for the evening?
Yeah, well...
How old were you?
I had the Guinness palate.
True.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Yeah. I was 22, 23.
22, 23.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah.
Not at that time, but young these days.
Yeah.
Okay. And skip forward to your last child.
Oh, Ricky.
Your youngest.
No, that was Terry.
And what was that like when Terry was born?
The same as... it's just amazing.
It's like winning multiple lottery tickets every time.
Yeah. But now I feel like handing her back.
Yeah. So what year was Terry born?
91.
And what year was Sonia born?
Crikey, was 70s, 78.
And is there a big difference between how things are done back then and now?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what changes do you see?
Oh, loads of them, yeah. You know, like, it's hard to describe, but Sonia didn't get away with what Terry got away with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when she was growing up.
You were allowed to spank them and discipline them and stuff like that. And
and Celine, you know, and Paul and Ricky. And
were things better back then, do you think? Or do you think they're better now?
They were better back then.
Do you think, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had more respect for you.
Yeah.
You know, like if you said, I'm turning the telly over, you turn the telly over.
Are there any friends you still keep in touch with from your old days when you were a kid?
There is. There is loads of them.
Who would you bump into from time to time? Because you went to school here in Cavan, didn't you? Yeah. Where did you go to school? Can you tell us a little bit about the school?
I went to the convent.
Okay.
And then I came up to De La Salle, the brothers' school.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't spell peacock. Well, I could spell peacock, but when I got through the gates, I couldn't spell peacock. For some unknown reason, I could spell peacock all the way down Bridge Street, into Abbey Street. As soon as I got in behind the gates,
everything fell out of your head.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So tell us, what it was it like to be in the Brothers?
It was rough.
Why? Why?
They pull your ears and pull that.
They were fond of the discipline, were they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And do you remember ever being hit or?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the blackboard wipes. And
Was anybody not hit, or was it just everybody got a little bit of a discipline?
I think everybody was hit.
At least they were fairly unfair.
Yeah, they were fairly unfair. Yeah, but it made us grow up to who we are, you know, like it was.
Do you think some kids these days could do with it?
Yeah, discipline.
Okay.
Yeah, you respect your elders.
Yeah. And do you still keep in touch with some of the friends from those days?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dusty McDermott and a few of them, you know.
Okay. Are they still in Cavan?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It must be nice to have a good, solid home and know people your entire life.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was fantastic. Oh, it is fantastic.
Okay. We're going to skip ahead to your first home you ever had that you could call your own. Now, I don't mean belonging to someone else renting it or that, but what was it like to have the keys to your first house? Well,
I got a council house off the council, and it was in John Paul's.
Did it feel like it was your own?
Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was good.
Did you have Sonia at this stage? Who did you have at this stage?
We had Sonia, and then Selena came on the scene then.
Mm-hmm. You're fond of the S names.
Yeah, no.
Right, we're going to skip well ahead now, and we're going to go to your death. How do you want to be buried?
I want to be cremated.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you not worry about the whole, waking up and the coffin's about to burn?
I was a bit late then, wouldn't it?
True,
yeah.
True. And what do you want done with your ashes then?
Brought to Tennessee and Nashville.
Why?
And spread outside the gates of Gracelands.
Ah. Right, okay. And your funeral service, is there any particular song you'd like at your funeral service?
I wanted a happy service. I don't want people going,
Everybody be happy you're dead.
I know. I want fun songs and enjoy, celebrate like they do in, what's that in America, that in the brass bands and stuff.
I don't know.
New Orleans.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you.
And so you want your ashes scattered over there?
Yeah. Any
kept for here?
No.
Or all over there?
All over there.
Why? Is Elvis your inspiration?
I don't want my arm over here and my legs over there.
A bit too late for that then, won't it, Patsy? And was Elvis that much of an inspiration in your life?
Yeah.
How does he inspire you? How do you feel when you listen to Elvis?
Good.
That's a very descriptive description.
I know, but it is, like... Like, 1967, I started listening to him, and I've been listening to him since.
You can remember the first time you actively listened to Elvis, can't you?
Yeah.
What was the song? What was the song?
It was Are You Lonesome Tonight?
And you liked it?
Yeah.
Very good. And stuck with you the whole way?
Yeah.
So Elvis has been your friend down through the years as well?
Yeah. I even wrote to him.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you write to him? What was in the letter?
I just told him I was from Cavan, and Cavan was a little place in Ireland, and stuff like that.
And you...
I enjoyed his music, and
Yeah.
you know,
You regularly sing Elvis when you can?
yeah,
And you dress up as Elvis?
I did, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Teresa made the suit in 1978.
Mm-hmm. It still fits you.
Huh?
I've
No,
seen you in
it. No, that was
That was a massive alteration.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit
Sonia
about that.
has the suit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was made for you in 1978.
Yeah.
And what did you do with it? What happened?
Well, there was a competition in the Carrick Springs,
Mm-hmm.
and I got drunk, and they persuaded me to go up to Carrick Springs and wear the suit, and I won the competition.
Brilliant.
I don't understand why I won it, but I won it.
And were there many Elvises there?
Yeah, there was loads of them. Yeah.
And did you have to perform? Did you sing? And
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
I was, yeah. A couple of brandies and the nerves was gone.
The nerves were gone, the heart was up.
Yeah.
That's brandy.
Yeah.
You've been on the radio now for decades,
Yeah.
in one way or another, or multiple ways or whatever. How do you, if someone wanted to go on the radio, if someone wanted to build the confidence to put their voice out there, what would your piece of advice be to them?
Just do it. And don't bullshit,
What do you mean?
you know. Nobody wants to hear about who wrote the song. Well, they do want to know about a bit about that, but they don't want the history of sit down in a car park and, oh, this song came to me and this thing. They just want to hear music.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to be bamboozled into stuff.
Are you happy with your life, Patsy, looking back?
Yeah, I was in a bad place last week, but I
You
think
seem in
that's-
good form today.
Yeah,
Well, we all have ups and downs.
yeah,
You've had some bad times in the last couple of years,
yeah,
health-wise.
yeah.
Health-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Would you have any advice for anyone who's coming into that bad time? How do you keep your head above the water?
Think positive.
Mm.
There's no need to be thinking negative all the time.
But how do you do that? When you're in a hospital bed and there's people around you poking and prodding you and things like that, how do you turn your head around?
It's just what I'm just amazed by it. You know, it's just me. It's just
Elvis. You listen to Elvis, don't you?
Yeah. No, it's just I just get on with it.
Okay.
You know,
And
like I had 3 psychiatrists.
yeah. Most people only need one.
I know, but the 3 of them ended up going to
Psychiatry themselves.
Yeah, they went to Australia, Canada, and 2 of them went to Australia, and 1 of them went to Canada.
After studying you.
Yeah,
Yeah. They ran away, in other words.
I don't know.
And why did you have 3 psychologists?
Because I had to get used to Raja,
What's that?
my bag,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and they said put a name on it. So I did. Instead of calling him, I'm going to change the bag. I say I'm going off to Raja.
And just for the purpose of listeners, you have a
colostomy.
Colostomy bag. Yeah. So you name your colostomy bag.
Raja. Yeah.
Raja. No wonder the psychologist ran away from you. I wonder, do people with fake legs and things name their legs?
I don't know.
You have a fake stomach and you name it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, brilliant. And do you talk to it?
Oh, yeah.
When you're emptying it, do you go, now, do you feel better there, Raja?
No. If I'm having a few drinks, I'd say, Raja, behave yourself now.
Is there anything you can't eat or drink?
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Beans,
Okay.
cabbage,
Mm.
popcorn,
Mm-hmm.
corn on the cob.
Oh, you miss corn on the cob, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The look on your face there, it's painful. Folks, if you could see his face, it's cracked with pain.
Yeah, yeah. And there's other things.
But you're happy, you adjust, you adapt.
Yeah.
Okay. Any parting words for the audience before we go, Patsy, about your life?
Well, it's been a good life.
Words
It
of
has
advice?
been, yeah.
Any words of advice?
I just think positive all the time. I know that sometimes you feel down in the dumps.